Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how I make soft corn tortillas. These are perfect for tacos, enchiladas, or even flautas. To start, I'm going to be using 1.5 cups of instant corn flour for masa. I will put a link below for those of you that cannot find this in your local grocery store. Next, I am going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. If a 1/2 teaspoon is too much for you, then you can maybe start with a 1/4 teaspoon. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Traditionally, just the instant corn flour and water with salt works for corn tortillas, but the addition of the cornstarch, in my opinion, helps to keep it soft and tender and moist. Okay, so I'm going to give that a mix. Now I'm going to start with 3/4 of a cup of warm to hot water, and then eventually I'll drizzle in another 1/4 cup. So in all, I used 8 fluid ounces or 1 cup of warm to hot water. By the way, I just like to mention that if you are not going to weigh your ingredients, then the ratio of water to the instant corn flour is going to vary. You may need more to get the right texture of the masa dough. Now I'm going to knead and mix my dough for about 5 minutes. I'm going to now divide my dough into 16 dough balls. I am making small street-style corn tortillas today, but if you want the regular size, then you can divide it into around 10 to 12 dough balls. But I'm going to be making carne asada tacos today, so that's why I'm making them small. Now that all of my dough balls are divided, I'm going to place a damp paper towel over them and let them rest for about 15 minutes. This will allow the instant corn flour to fully absorb the warm water. Okay, so now I'm ready to start pressing these out. I'm going to be using a tortilla press, and I will link below the one that I'm using. You could also use 2 large heavy plates to do this. I've lined it with plastic, and now I'm just going to press this out. You might want to press it once or twice, and then once you have pressed it, you'll want to open it up and gently peel it away from the plastic. Now my tortilla is ready to be cooked, and I am going to be cooking this on a preheated griddle. I've been preheating it on a medium-high heat. You want to make sure your griddle is nice and hot. Now the trick is to cook it for 10 seconds on the first side, then you are going to flip it to the second side and cook that for 15 seconds. And then after 15 seconds, you give it a third flip and tap it in the center, and that's how it bubbles up. Once it puffs up, the center is completely cooked, then you can just remove it and place it into your tortilla warmer to keep it soft and moist. All of my tortillas are done and they are ready to be made into tacos. So as you can see, these are very soft and pliable and oh so tasty. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.